Good evening, everybody. Hope you had a good day today. Happy Friday to you. We're getting ready to start playing one of our. There's supposedly 3 sessions left, so make sure you don't miss any of them. We will not be playing next week, though. Somebody's got a birthday and decided they wanted to leave town for a bit, so we'll be back 2 weeks from now on Wednesday, supposedly,
Or we'll secretly
unless
play
something
without them.
changes.
Go for
Wahaha.
So, with that, I'll turn it over to the DM, Sean.
Okie dokie. Well, last time we had an easy day. We just did a couple of random encounters, just goofing off. Um, but y'all remember where we left off before that?
Blah blah with blah blah.
We
Blah, blah.
talked to everybody and got them to go to war with us.
Right. So all the factions are supposed to be spending some time getting some ships together and everything, and you're just prepping for your trip back to Xaryxis space. So you actually immediately jump into that. So is there anything that you all want to do before we actually move on?
Long rest.
Makes sense. Like I said, it's been weeks altogether, so
Okay.
We should have at least had one good night's sleep by
I would hope,
then.
unless you got kids or something.
Yay! Suddenly feel better.
You want to read the narration screen?
Yeah. Let's see. After the Xaryxian Empire attacked their world, the characters journeyed to Doomspace and formed a coalition. With a fleet of ships accompanying them. Right, that's actually a little spoilery there. Well, I guess this is right where we can left off. Or we can pick up. With a fleet of ships accompanying them, they set out for Xaryxis space, encountering a red dragon and its rider along the way. This is really oddly paced, and I apologize. So we are going to dump you on this map. You know when y'all can see that.
I see it.
I see it.
Oh my god. Alright, so there's your red dragons right ahead. So you have already returned to Astral, what was it called? The Astral Sea, and you're just cruising along and everything. All of a sudden, you see this big old red dragon circling around, minding its own business, kind of, but doing wide circles around you. And on its back, like I said, there's a single solitary rider that's giving you all a wide berth, but it's very obvious he's actually keeping an eye on you.
Okay.
So you start out currently about 500 feet apart. So is there anything you would like to do at this point in time before they try to eat your face or anything?
Before they what?
May or may not eat your face.
Is there a torch anywhere close around?
You're in Astral Sea. It's basically like,
Torch?
are you wanting light or a way to signal?
A way to signal?
What are you gonna do? Send Morse code? Fuck you.
No.
What's your name?
I'm gonna wave.
Ezekiel.
I'm gonna see if I can't wave it in.
You're gonna what?
See if I can wave it in to talk to it.
I don't.
There he goes. What's going on?
Okay, so you're just sitting there waving a torch over your head, trying to get this guy's attention, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like,
So-
look at this idiot.
So you do notice that the dragon definitely starts banking a little more in your direction at that invitation there.
What the
And
fuck are you doing?
and it's closing the distance between you all. So it gets to the point where it's about 250 feet, and these tokens are exaggerated a bit, but you get the idea.
Right.
So, what are you going to do at this point? Anything?
Hello there.
Do you speak Space Dragon?
No. I speak common though.
Well, like I said, there is somebody on the back of it, and at this distance, you can see that they're fairly heavily armored, and they look very gangly, I guess.
Okay.
There's a person on that dragon?
Yeah!
What the hell, Ezekiel?
We couldn't use the help.
What, are these your dragon people?
Hey, I'm pretty sure I speak your comic.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
And while you're all just bantering, they're just slowly
Jesus.
closing the distance without a word spoken.
I'm going to talk to the dragon and be like, dude, you're infected with parasites.
You have people.
I can see the dragon.
Uh-huh.
I did that to Zach. Don't you talk about my master that way.
Didn't know dragons had masters. Okay.
Oh, you're a witch pussy, gotcha.
Whoops.
Squeeze me. I'll give a history lesson in a second. Why, as a master?
Uh-huh.
No, I
Dear
don't want to
God.
hear it. Women were enslaved to the patriarchy for years. Doesn't mean I have to do it now.
Well, there's more there as well.
Yeah, that's what they said about the patriarchy too.
Okay, fine. We all won't.
Okay, so after a moment, this dragon just comes in, swoops directly over your deck, and perches.
I thought you were gonna say it shit.
I know, right?
And okay.
Alicia's a big, nasty.
What is it doing? I just want a token. Yep. I'm trying to hear. Okay, so off the back of this little red dragon pops this nerd, and you can see up close it is a Githyanki. Now, as far as the history lesson, Githyanki, which are matriarchy, are sworn in the service of Tiamat.
Really?
And as part of that deal, Tiamat gives them red dragon mounts. So they do have masters.
Slaves to Tiamat. I see how it is.
I know, right? So, there's that. So, anyhow, besides my mansplaining here, you see this armored knight just plop down on your deck, and they lift the visor of their helm, revealing the stern visage of a Githyanki. I am Dagaz, a knight of Tunarak, she says in a haughty tone. By order of Vlakith, the Undying, Queen of the Astral Sea, I declare that you are guilty of the crime of trespassing. As your punishment, it is my solemn duty to decapitate your captain. So which one of you dung eaters commands this barge? All y'all.
Last time I checked, you were the captain. Is anybody here the captain? I'm not the captain. If none of us are the captain, it must be you. Go ahead, off yourself. We can see where we're going just fine.
So, after a moment...
How are we trespassing if we're just simply going to the sea of the Astral Sea?
Okay, fine. But Githyanki starts laughing and says, a bad joke on my part. I wish you swift passage through Her Majesty's realm. My dragon and I are hunting mind flayers. Have you seen any?
No.
Then what are you doing here?
We're on our way to war. Would you like to join us?
Is it against mind flayers?
Could be.
There
You never know.
could be some mind flayers involved, but it's Astral Elves, the Xaryxian Empire.
Those assholes?
Yeah.
Those assholes. Absolutely, girl. Let's go beat their ass.
She just panoramas around, checking out y'all's fleet and everything, and says, And what are you going to do with this paltry little army?
We got more coming.
As far as the exact numbers, you got like 30 something ships with you at this point, by the way.
Okay.
So
Besides, it's not the size of the fleet; it's the motion in the astral ocean.
she just smirks at you and be like, "You're funny for whatever you are."
I know.
Our
I
offer
figured
is
it out
serious.
myself.
Our offer is serious, though, about you joining us for war.
And you said you don't know if there's any mind flayers involved in this.
We've run across one Nautiloid ship, we had run adrift in our journeys here to Doomspace and back. But I don't know if the Astral Elves are in league with the Mind Flayers or not. In a way, I hope they are.
Well, I am kind of tired of them trying to claim my home as their home. So, how about we flip a coin and we see what happens? Heads, I go with you. Tails, you get the fuck out.
Can I get a persuasion check?
Yeah, this is pretty much what this is.
Okay.
So, yeah, let's go ahead and get you to just do a persuasion check.
24.
Or we could just flip a 4-sided dice and even if it is, odd it is, it don't matter to me. But you did good. So, regardless, we're going to say it landed on heads, that coin. Pepper, honey, what's wrong?
They probably want to go OUT, but the groceries are getting delivered, so.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okie dokie. So she's like, you know what? We've been around this place for a while and we could use some action. So we got a handful of knights with their dragons and everything in this area. And we'll just take a couple with us.
Cool.
Okay.
We
appreciate it.
Done.
What was your
I
name
ride your
again?
dragon.
She might eat you.
But she's such a good girl.
What was your name again? I'm sorry.
The gods.
Degaz?
Bagaz.
Bagaz.
Z. Yes.
Because.
Because.
I'm Ezekiel. Nice to have someone else join our party.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I wouldn't say this is a party.
I meant our fleet.
I'll accept that. Okie dokie. So, anybody want to do anything in the Astral Sea before we continue along? Anything like that?
I'll be right back.
Huh?
I think you should be right back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I wonder who the first person to sniff glue found that out.
What?
That was not a sentence.
So I wonder who the first person to sniff glue found that out.
Found what out?
Sniffing glue.
Probably by accident, I would assume.
That is horrible sentence structure.
You
Agreed.
speak good, shut up.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
I am back.
Hate not.
Welcome to death. Well, I hate that entire sentence. I'm sorry. Do you want to repeat this sentence for Betty so she can get in on it?
I asked, I wonder who the first person to sniff glue found that out.
Yeah, it's actually a very good question.
She understood. She understood.
Our issue is with the sentence structure there.
Nice.
That's issue.
I mean, is it poor grammar? Yeah, but did I understand? Yeah. Yeah.
That's beside the point.
I know. Trust me. I did my stint in the teaching army. Trust me.
I guess the point across is correct.
All right.
I All right.
After a bit of travel time, we've probably got time to roll a random encounter if y'all want to.
Okay.
Sure.
Who rolled last? Who has not rolled in a while?
I've rolled. Who
No,
wants to roll?
no.
Okay, roll 100-sided dice, Noel. I think it's 100-sided. We're gonna say you're still in the astral sleep for this one.
Do we have a dragon?
Hmm?
We have a dragon? We have lots of dragons.
You got a couple of them.
It just picks a random event.
I know.
Well, you're wrong. Oh, you didn't charge it. Did you?
No, I said I didn't.
Okay. We'll get you charged real quick.
Well, rolled a 4, and her pooter died, so she can get a charger. There's a spot over here next to your dad. Actually, it'd probably be close for you to plug in over here next to your computer.
It's thundering over here, so there's a chance the power may go out.
Same here.
It doesn't.
We've had
Y'all have
some.
had it longer than we have, haven't you?
Yeah, it's been blowing and huffing and puffing for a minute.
Huh.
I think, yeah, the office got hit like 15 before 5. And
Okay.
then we drove home we got here around 5:30. It was clear drive on the way back, on the way home. But, I mean, yeah, it does look like it's going to rain again.
Yeah, the radar looks like it's going to keep raining until about 8.
Yeah.
No.
Anyway, you've got one right there.
Yeah, that'd probably be a lot better. Noel slowly coming back. Which is cool. I think we can play this one without a map. So, like the random encounter, if that works for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we have the dragon with us for the random encounter? Or is she gone off?
I'll scooch them off.
Okay.
Oh god. I should do it. Pretend he's not back there.
Oh. Please.
In fact, I'll make it easier.
This only puts in the desk. This is not only working.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yes.
you need a second? Let's scooch it. Take it more that way. I mean, it's not plugged in or anything, so.
That's fine. Yeah, you need. We can forward.
If Lloyd comes by, you can absolutely run my computer. But
I'm saying we can move the table.
oh, okay.
Well, just grab his bed, scoot him.
Sorry, we're having to resituate a bit.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yours?
I have a ring of mind shielding.
You have
And-
one?
Yes. I don't know where I got it from, but I got it. It wouldn't be in here otherwise. I'm
Yeah. A
sure
ring
I
of
picked it
mind
up somewhere. Yeah, and it says if you die while wearing this ring, your soul enters it unless it already houses a soul. So I guess your reaction to me having the mind ring lets me, or a ring of mind shielding, lets me know that there's probably not another soul in it because you haven't mentioned anything about it so far. I think it was just in the loot or something.
Honestly, I don't remember it existing.
I mean, we've been at this a while, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
It's quite a nice little beauty I'm wearing on my finger there
Mhm.
that I'd never even fucking thought of. And I'm like, how have you not looked down at this tiny brain and not thought about what it is?
Mhm.
It's so gross. What you doing? Apparently, Sheena's checking on grocery delivery.
Okay.
I want to just go ahead and put the dogs up now.
Jesus.
I hope you have the stream paused, but if not, you might want to pause it for a second.
I'll put the be right back screen.
Sorry, we got a lot going on all of a sudden. So
That's all right. Do I have time for a smoke or?
Yeah, if you want, you can go ahead and smoke.
All right.
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck it.
Stop making that face, you tweaker.
Are we back?
Like I said, if you want to smoke, that's fine.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah.
This is how we know deep be creeping.
It's always there.
How was your day?
Filled with therapy for Mike. That poor boy.
Oh, you were providing the therapy.
Of course I was.
Start charging for a therapist.
I mean,
$50 a session.
I know he was saying the same thing, but then I wouldn't get my good karma from it, so I can't do that. So
Fair. Why are you choosing me with the 20 guns?
If I could, I would go back in time and blow up your doorbells. Whoever his name
What?
You're welcome.
Who is that?
The one guy that wrote 1984.
Yeah.
I need to find out what his name is. It's something like George Orwell. Oh, George Orwell.
Okay. Why?
Funny. Sorry.
So Sunday, I'm probably gonna have to work like till at least noon, because I'm the only one going in.
I'm sorry.
So I have to do everything and make sure it's done. And it'll probably take me minimum till noon. If I don't go, things will die, and I'll feel bad.
Not your issue.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry.
Uh-huh. tomorrow after I get everything sorted with my normal duties, I'm gonna have to fix veg.
Mm-mm. You gotta come home and hang out. That's what you gotta do.
Well, I'll still be home by that noon.
No, but still.
So just gotta get on the PlayStation anyway.
No, I'm not. God.
Yeah, you can after the dishes.
Yeah. Stop talking back, Dobby. I'm kidding.
So mean.
I know. Not evil. I'm kidding though.
Hey, the groceries are here.
I think they're outside.
I can go.
They're out. Or you mean the groceries? Oh, so I'll just wait for them to get done, I guess.
What?
Just wait for them. You don't have to answer the door.
I'm not. I'm just gonna see if they're outside.
There they are. I think they just really like reading the store.
Yeah, social butterfly. See anybody?
I thought hard.
Okay.
They're still on the social. I guess.
Maybe two.
You too?
Pepper's one. That's weird. I don't know what's wrong with it, dog.
They still putting stuff over there.
Okay. Okay, they're in the carport.
I'm supposed to be.
They're in the carport, honey.
I know. I picked it up.
Okay. Well, you should. Are you gonna get them?
Yeah.
Cute.
So I was putting up the one in the bed.
Yeah. Dick's back. Dick back.
Oh, that's fine.
Sorry. They'll be coming.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome.
Be my last smoke break for D&D ever now. I get my patches tomorrow in the mail.
Patches of what?
Nicotine.
I wish you luck.
Thank
I
you.
thought you were going to take that medication and give people.
Do what?
That medication you can take.
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
There's a medication they'll give you that basically makes you not crave cigarettes,
Ah.
but it also gives people crazy dreams.
Okay.
But yeah, you should talk to your doctor about it.
If I have a doctor.
I know, right?
Did you see the exposed? FBI showed up at his house.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
His house about his doctor. Apparently, they're investigating his doctor.
Well,
Takes your doctor's office. Yeah.
Apparently.
all right. Are we ready to continue?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Where did that go? All right. So Noel wrote a 4, which means that you're just cruising along one day early in the morning and all that. Everybody's just carrying around their little task on the ship. You're not expecting anything to happen, just a regular old day. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a silhouette of a person just starts materializing on the ship and everything, and then it starts filling full of color and everything, coalescing into the shape of a human, but he looks very blobby and glitchy, almost like a static TV screen.
Hmm.
Okay? And then you start hearing him, and he talks, it almost sounds like just breathing, just like the one dude from the Pepsi commercials way back in the day.
No idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
No.
Well, it's just more or less a stutter, so he's like when he's talking.
Max Headroom?
Yeah, Max Headroom.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyhow, he
Wow.
talks, greetings, mere mortals. You stand before Zephyrian Storm Rider, Archmage of the Astral Realm, and today I've graced your humble vessel with my presence. Listen well, for I have demands to make.
I'm going to have to demand that you do it in the correct accent.
I can't.
What is going on?
Anybody want to do anything at this point in time?
I don't even understand what's happening. So
But basically, some dude just materialized on your ship. And
yeah, I gather that much. Is
Yeah.
he real?
as near as you can tell, like I said, he looks almost like he's made from static from a TV, but he's real and he's dressed up in some very, very fancy mage robes.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Jeez.
What did he
What
say
is
to
it?
us? Wait, what did he first say to us?
He
Yes, and
said,
demands.
You want to handle this?
You stand before Zephyrian Storm Rider, Archmage of the Astral Realm, and today I've graced your humble vessel with my presence. Listen well, for I have demands to make.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him.
Jeez.
Well, let's listen to the demands. Maybe we'll hate him more. What do you want?
Throw a stick at him.
We can shoot him and listen to what he wants.
He just holds up his hand dismissively.
Oh no, you didn't.
I mean, he's really annoying. Are you sure I can't shoot him?
Just hold on.
First,
Hmm.
provide me with the finest elven wine in your possession. An archmage of my caliber requires only the most exquisite refreshments.
Well, bougie, huh? Okay. Well, it's not.
Now, secondly, I demand an audience with your ship's navigator. I shall impart my astral wisdom upon them, for their charts are as outdated as a forgotten spell scroll.
Okay.
No, you're not supposed to anymore. I don't. Do we have one? Do we even have one?
I think it's that chick.
Yeah, it's the chick. Nicola?
Dorvilla.
Coppola? Yeah. The
Okay.
bird chick.
Yeah. Okay, what else you got?
Now, for my final degree, I want you all to remember the day you encountered the one and only Zephyrian Storm Rider. Cherish it, for not everyone has the honor of being in the print. And then mid-word, just sparks out of existence. Boop. And
You should have let me shoot him.
That's it.
I mean, it's kind of entertaining.
Mind erase yourself of that memory.
I'm sorry I didn't let you shoot him. I have a feeling they probably would have went right in the room anyway. I I thought about throwing my hamster at him.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes, that was my thought.
Yeah, he was just a cocky little archmage that astral projected himself and happened to land on your ship and decided to try to make the best of it.
What if he had landed on a ship? What if he just poofed into nothing?
He's in astral plane, which is the astral sea, so it wouldn't have mattered. He would have been fine.
That's not
He would have
fair.
been bobbing around.
Okay, so is that whole encounter?
Yep.
Okay. Moving on then.
That was a lot more than what I had from the rolling table, so you're welcome.
Mhm.
Okie dokie. So carrying on. Anybody else have any last things to do before you depart the astral sea?
It looks like Rack and Dahlia don't have a long rest under their belts because their hit points
I did.
aren't showing right on the token.
Oh,
It goes in the rice maker.
hold on.
Make sure you uncheck the checkbox before you confirm.
I
Did
know.
it update your health and everything?
Yeah, mine was good.
And no, it says that hers is good on her screen.
Okay. It could be the tokens that aren't showing right.
No, mine is yeah bad. So give me a second.
Okay.
Okay.
How do I fix this?
Do
There
you
we
have
go.
temporary HP right, Noel?
I got it.
Noel,
Huh?
The pot.
do you have temporary hit points?
No, I don't.
Okay. It's still not showing right on either one of you, but that's fine.
You don't have to wash it in the dishwasher though. You can just put it up.
Oh, I just fixed mine.
Yeah, now Dahlia's showing up fine.
Now, Noelle does have the tough feet, so her hit points are a little odd anyways.
Okay.
Okie dokie. So ready to continue?
Yeah.
Alright, so you emerge from the silver haze of the astral sea and enter a wild space system illuminated by a white star. And got a map roughly of this place. I'll show you real quick. Here's the fun. So that's the Xaryxis space.
And so I still don't know what we're doing.
You are basically going here to kick ass and take names.
Yeah, how did they start this shit again?
And they're
The
taking over all the
crystal-
little planets with their vines and trying to destroy them because they're basically this big old star right in the middle here, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're the Daleks.
It's a dying star. And so they go to all these planets and plant those little vines on them and everything, and it sucks all the energy out of those planets and sends it into their star to keep it going.
Why don't they just go to a new fucking system?
They really like this one. They
Oh,
consider the star more or less their god, I believe.
oh, your god is dead.
It's on life support.
Yeah, but it's still dead.
So there's this beam of light that connects this star all the way down to the Imperial Citadel, which does look like a big old giant butterfly.
It's not a butterfly, that's a lumen.
Moth.
Well, moth, yeah. And that beam of light is basically responsible for transferring energy to the star and also enough for them to power their place and everything. So,
Oh my god, they haven't got more efficient systems of power than this already? Jesus.
big old magic lasers, that's right.
I mean, talk about it's not just climate change, it's freaking solar system change. Y'all suck at this.
Yeah, they're
Mhm.
like a week away from a Dyson sphere.
Yeah, well, it sounds like they deserve it, so let's go make that happen for them.
That sounds fair. Okay, so you pull out of the astral sea, And you're just sitting around. You see all this stuff in the distance. You are way off in the woods, off to the top right of the map. And what would you like to do at this point in juncture or point in time? Because you need to plant or plot a course to this place and all that noise.
Well, I guess we'd like to plot a course then.
What are our options? I would assume it's pretty much wide open.
Yeah, kind of.
We want to go straight. We want to zigzag. We want to go up and then down and then up and then down.
Well, using your navigational tools at hand, you can plot out a course, and it takes you roughly. It'll take you roughly a day. That place is 100 million miles away. That's how fast your little ship goes, by the way.
Okay. Vroom,
Okay.
Tally ho.
Now, we'll say this map right here is basically y'all looking at your little wild space or area thingy, which automatically does all the plot and stuff. So, in character or wherever. So, yeah, it'll take you about a day. So, final preparations. Anybody want to do anything whatsoever? Because you are going to be in for a good while. Like, story-wise, for a while. This is going to be your last chance, I think, for a full rest. Maybe?
We all took a rest.
I know. I'm just saying.
I'll water herb.
So what?
Make sure herb is watered.
What are the
Okay,
things?
you water herb. You want to water your mess? Your hamster?
I mean, we take care of that on the regular. It don't really need to be said, does
A
it?
water bottle on your belt?
Oh no, I made a poopy. I'm cleaning that up. You want to hear about it too?
Maybe. Okie dokie.
Do we have to turn around like the flight from Atlanta?
Huh?
You haven't heard about the diarrhea plane?
Oh no.
The diarrhea plane was on its way from Atlanta to Madrid. 2 hours in, they had to fly back because somebody had diarrhea that went all the way down the walkway.
Oh
Ew.
God.
They tried to clean it up with paper towels and vanilla scented cleaner.
Ew. I bet it was horrible.
So they went back to Atlanta, and from what I heard, they had to pull the carpet up and replace it.
Oh my god.
It was bad. Yeah, there's video of it on YouTube.
Oh
It's-
god.
not of it happening, but the aftermath.
No, that's bad enough.
Yeah, but yeah, we're on the diarrhea ship.
Lovely.
You just have little rodent poops everywhere. Yeah. Raven shit all over the deck.
Nobody said we was cleaning it up, so it's just there.
You're on the boat.
And it's like, who's the maid? It's not me.
Well,
That's sexist.
So
You said the boat just eating it.
I'm not, yeah, it's a self-cleaning boat. Nutrients, just absorbing it for nutrients.
Yeah, there we go.
So
Fertilizer.
Was it?
we try to sneak down to the surface of the Imperial Citadel and put the beam out of commission.
You
What do you think this is? Skyrim?
Let's see.
I mean, if we destroy the beam, that will stop the crystals.
I mean, is the beam coming from the sun, or is it coming from Verduran?
It's 1 second. You're looking at a map, right?
Yeah.
And it's got 1, 2, 3, and 4 in lines. I'm like, what's
Those lines are really just showing the distance,
okay, but
but there is actually a beam of light going in between the Citadel and Xaryxis.
okay.
And it's coming from the Citadel, right?
We're going to. You can't really tell. Kind of both.
Okay.
That's a symbiotic relationship.
But yeah, as far as the other ones, it's just telling you where those are, so you can look at the legend and see how far they are.
Okay.
Cute. Okie dokie. So you all want to try to sneak in?
Guns blazing.
How are we going to sneak in with this many ships?
Well, I mean, yeah, that's
Well,
gonna
we
be different.
leave the ships in orbit.
What? This ain't no solo trip. We didn't bring these motherfuckers along to watch. You know, we're
If
not
we
doing
can
this
take out,
alone.
if we can take out the monitor.
Somebody's watched Star Wars too many times. Oh my
Better
goodness.
idea.
No, because
I
I'm
need-
still trying to come to terms with how all this happened to begin with. So
Where am I?
I feel like 51st dates at this point. Every time I wake up, I'm like, what's going on? Somebody's got to give me the whole litany the next time. What's going on?
What's the well? Who wants to roll a d20? Just
Me.
straight dirty d20. Do
I'll
it.
do it. $14.
Roll one more time, just for the heck of it. It's really close. I'm debating.
No.
Ooh, okay then. So, as you're traveling along on the, I'm assuming the second day that you got there, and you're actually closing in on the Imperial Citadel, okay? Ahead, you see an elegant, crystal-spired city built on the back of an asteroid shaped like a moth, with shipyards sprouting from its wings. Atop the moth's head stands a magnificent temple. A beam of light stretches from a crystal atop the temple toward the bright white star Xaryxis. An armada of crystal-winged ships patrols the region between your fleet and the Citadel. The closest enemy ship is about 1,000 feet away. And it's kind of a neutral situation, as in they're aware you're there already, but they're not attacking yet. Like, they just see you as passing ships.
Okay.
So, what would you like to do at this point in time?
Do we have someone that can attack with some form of large illusion?
Didn't you have, well, what kind of illusion?
Light, just light. If someone can make all the ships and everything invisible somehow, and then make some fake ships that they technically, have the fake ones going, and then,
Didn't have the magnitude for that.
I figured.
Though I do remember something about a ship being invisible. He says knowingly.
What? What?
You can turn our ship invisible?
What, me?
No, Rack.
I don't think I can, no. But
No, you can't.
Okay.
Just saying.
I mean, perfect.
Okay, so what would y'all like to do at this point in time?
Who's got the battle plans?
Who's got the what?
The battle plans.
We forgot them.
I mean, did we seriously just get on a bunch of ships and fly out here with no plans?
Yes.
It would have worked out, okay? You had the power of God on your side.
I would assume the power of multiple gods at this
Okay,
point.
we're gonna pray to God. God, give us a plan.
Well, everybody is kind of in danger here, so the general plan was basically everybody get all their ships together, go to the Xaryxis Empire, and just try to rock the world before they can do anything. Just completely screw up the Citadel.
So we're going full Pictish on this.
Yeah, the
Every
General
man for
plan.
himself, go in screaming.
You're going Ender's Game approach here.
Okay, do we have a catapult? Can we start catapulting?
Well, I mean, lots of people have catapults.
Okay, well, if let's catapult start going back, I got the catapult.
You're just going to go ahead and try to find him?
Well,
You need to get a little closer. Don't shoot till you see the whites of their buttholes.
They all roll some perception checks for me. See if you can see the whites of the buttholes.
Oh God! No. Take my daggers and stab them in my eyes.
I do not see their buttholes.
You do not see their buttholes.
Oh God! I saw.
I saw the buttholes.
I saw the sign.
And that's when she closed her fucking eyes. Never gonna open them up. Never again.
Oh
I
no!
saw the
Oh
sign.
no!
Well, y'all saw the whites of the buttholes. At least 2 of you did. But legit, looking around the general vicinity, as far as you can see, it looks like your forces are roughly balanced. So, y'all got like 30-ish ships. They also have 30-ish ships immediately in your sight.
Okay.
It's right there.
Well, I guess everybody take a ship.
Do
So,
we have ways to communicate with the other people in our fleet?
well, yeah. Pretty much, you're all in communication now. Just consider it like everybody's got sending stones or whatever means of communicating with the ships.
Okay.
You can pass messages along,
Well,
and I can give you the specifics of the types of ships if you want those as well.
Sure.
1 second here.
I was about to say, after this campaign, I don't think I want to play Spelljammer again.
I'm kind of leaning that way. It's weird.
It's a lot to kind of get your head around.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
it's like, you know, D&D takes place on the ground. I know what I'm doing there. I feel like, you know, somebody just shot me up in a ship and said, have at it, bitch. And I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Well, I mean, after this, if there's any more campaigns that I run and everything, we can just say you park your Spelljammer on a planet and just live there happily ever after, pursuing adventures. So it's not a big deal.
Honestly, if I never see another ship again in my life, I will be fucking happy.
Spelljammer ain't for us, man.
It just is not. I did not know what I was taking on with this. Mm-mm.
I mean, it's been fun, entertaining at least.
It has definitely been entertaining, but at the same time, a lot of that is me going, I have no idea where I am.
Yeah.
You know?
It's written in a really weird way to try to keep it linear in a very big universe. So,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
tough. It's tough when you ain't doing it, you know, every week on the day at the exact same time. It's tough,
Yeah.
man.
Well, like I said, we're in the last couple of sessions. We'll wrap this up and never ever touch Spelljammer again. So.
And we're old. We're old. You know, it's like trying to teach old dogs new tricks.
Yep.
I just can't learn.
Okay, so back to the ships. You got 5 strike ships, which are the little birdie looking ones. 5 lamprey ships, which have the big old mauls on the front. There's about 5 space galleons, which are the piratey ship looking ones. 2 hammerhead ships. 5 squid ships. 6 wasp ships. 4 scorpion ships. And a handful of Githyanki. So we'll say 4 Githyanki with dragons.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm missing one. What was after Hammerhead?
The Githyanki,
We got 5 of the bird ship, 5 lamprey, 5.
space galleons, pirate ship, 2 hammerheads,
How many hammerheads?
2,
2.
5 squid ships,
Okay.
6 wasps, and 4 scorpions.
Partridge in a pear tree.
Right.
And four Githyanki and some dragons. And I'm a nerd. But you don't have to worry about these guys for the most part. Just giving you an idea of how diversified you are and what your options are. So
Okay.
anyhow, you're either going to just try to cornhole the citadel, or you're going to engage all these ships, and you can do that either by just trying to board these ships
Groceries?
or attacking them,
You gonna put them up?
or you can try a stealthy approach that may or may not work. But it would be a very difficult check either way.
What are our fastest and most well-equipped ships?
Let's see. I'll look back at the numbers again. Well, the lampreys are fairly fast. However, they are more like really, really close range ships. The shrikes are also really fast, and I think the wasp ships are fast.
Okay. Maybe we should get those to do a roundabout back counter attack. If they're the fastest, we go ahead and shoot them off from our flank. Go ahead and engage the enemy, so while they're engaged with us, we can have the other ones come up from behind.
The old pincher maneuver.
You have to consider the fact that we're in space and that we can also go up and down as much as we want.
Right.
There we go, young one. You know. See? You know how to use the force. Here we are. Expanding my mind. Yes, we can do this.
No one else feeling very Ender Game over here.
Mhm.
It goes up. The gate is up, my bad.
So we send the lampreys, the wasps, and what else?
The shrikes, the little birdie chips.
The birdies?
Yeah.
Right. And that will leave us with the space galleons, the hammerheads, the scorpions, the squid, the githyanki. Let's try and get the githyanki to spread out, one to each side, one up, one down, since we have 4 of them.
Okie dokie. So you're basically in a cross formation with the dragons flanking you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope you read your Art of War before this session.
We put the 2 hammerheads in the front. Get the space galleons behind that. Put the squids on each side. And then have the scorpion in the back for a strike.
Okie dokie.
Where are we at in all this?
We should be with the space galleons.
Okay.
You want to like draw this out? I think you can technically draw on the map, can't you?
Dude, I don't know.
It's cool. It's cool. I get the gist of your setup. It's a very good setup there. Kudos. So I'm going to give you inspiration for that.
Woohoo!
Yay.
Yeah. So now we're going to assume that you're all ready to engage at this point with a hopefully sneak attack. Like basically pinching them in, engaging them on the front, having the other ships come out behind them, and
Yeah.
them into you.
Now, if once they get to the 3rd wave, which would be the squiddies, we can have the githyanki close in, and then call in the other ones that are doing the clock attack from behind, the fast ones.
Yep.
And then they can do a quick attack and then get the fuck out of the way.
You're going to need to do that again when the time comes.
Okay.
Okie dokie. So, keep in mind, all their ships are Star Moth, by the way. I didn't specify that, but they're pretty much exclusively a Star Moth armada. And
That means nothing to me. We're in space. Those are ships.
that's fair. So they got some different capabilities and everything. It's nothing major. I don't think it's a.
I have no idea what any of these ships do. I don't even know what our ship does.
It's a big living tree. That's all I know.
I know, right?
Okay. Now, I want somebody to roll a d20 with advantage to see how successful this plan is.
I guess I will.
Huh?
I guess I will do it.
You done it?
Do it. Don't do it wrong.
Yeah, get it right, please.
Advantage.
Huh?
How do I make it with advantage?
I just rolled 2 of them and hit the highest one.
Take 22.
18.
18. That's right.
Like that.
It's still good. Okie dokie. So, your little strike ships have managed to successfully encircle most of the scattered armada and everything. So, you do have them corralled off. And they're completely blindsided by this. A little bit of fire has started on the back line from confusion and everything. They're just shooting back at these little strikes and everything. They're trying to hit them. And they're all starting to frantically engage and zip around. So, as the hijinks ensue, you start seeing a couple of ships taking damage. That's the Star Moss. They take some, as well as some of your own ships. So, you're going to see one of the strike ships just go poof up into a big old ball of flames, slam into the side of one of these Star Moss before that also explodes. So, you're taking a little bit of casualties and everything, okay?
To be expected. To be expected.
And during all this, as you're going, your strategy holds strong for a good while. You're keeping even footing and all that. And then all of a sudden, just all hell breaks loose. So these ships start scattering in every single direction. All these ships are basically, the Star Moss have decided that they're just going to single out every single one of these ships. So they're no longer trying to just get away from the swarm. They're actively seeking one target and going after it.
Uh-oh.
So,
Right. I suggest we break from the ships and head for the beam, wherever the beam's coming from.
so you're making a dash for it.
Making a run, bitches.
Making a run. Let's see. All right, so let's roll another d20.
Rack.
Right.
Huh?
Or all D20.
Oh, sure. If we were letting. 11.
11. Okay, so as you're making a dash through all this chaos and everything, just trying to get to the Citadel, you notice one ship just sitting that's looks like it's just completely overlooking everything. It's a different shade of, it's almost like a purplish color compared to the bluish of the other Star Moss. And it just breaks away and starts looking it after you. And this guy's a little bit bigger than the rest and everything. It's obviously a big boy.
How
So-
close is it?
It is about 1,000 feet currently.
Let's get it. Let it get close.
And for the sake of this, I'm going to say that 3 of the Githyanki are still with you. 1 of them went down in the blaze of glory.
Oh, no.
Okay.
And they are actually going along with you as opposed to the other ships. So
All right. If we can let it get within 60 feet, I can throw darkness on it. Because if we do it to us, they'll still see us. We just won't see them.
Right.
But I can throw darkness on them if we get them within 60 feet of us.
Okay. Let's see. I don't know, I'm just reading something real quick here. Okay, so you're gonna have a couple of turns before that ship manages to catch up to you, and it's closing in fast. So we're gonna say right now at the start of this turn, 800 feet, closing in.
Can I touch the ship and turn it invisible?
You
But that-
cannot.
Okay. But it's also alive. It has a tree.
It is.
So why can't I touch it and make it invisible?
Because maximum capacity.
Lies.
So, are you saying any of this out loud?
What do you mean?
Are you having this conversation out loud amongst your crewmates?
No. I'm having this with you, the DM.
Okay.
Oh,
It'd be a shame if you did.
yeah. Well, I also have a ring. A ring.
And that does the mind shielding stuff,
Yes, it does. They can't read my mind.
right?
So I'm talking to myself in my head. You got a funny voice, self, but it's cool. Here we are. I figured out that I can't do the invisibility shit. So let's just let them get a little closer. Let's let them get a little closer. I'm
It would be a
watching them
shame
from.
if you were to have this conversation out loud and somebody on your ship hear it. Wink.
Why?
Okay,
Okay.
moving on.
Now, see, here's the thing.
Next round.
Okay, what if we both cast invisibility?
600 feet.
What if we both cast invisibility at the same time?
No.
Not even
Because
then.
only one thing can be invisible at a time, or under an invisible effect.
Oh, no.
We can do the darkness on them. Has anybody else got any other ideas?
I've got nothing for long range at all.
Yeah.
I'm looking through spells. Hold on.
I can make our ship big and we just ram it.
Oh.
I don't think you can. I think there's a maximum size on that.
Let me see.
I'm pretty
I
sure
can
there
make a
is.
wall of fire.
Mhm.
The range on it.
Wall of fire.
Saying.
In space.
No, there's no size limitations on it.
I'm pretty sure there's some sort of limitation, like if it was cast on an object or something like that.
I was like, if the object is unwilling, or target is unwilling, the target is a creature, everything. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about size, like size limits. And the weight's doubled by octupled by 8.
Let's see.
It lasts up to a minute. And if we're doing turns, then
I don't see him right.
we've had this conversation before.
Is
Mm.
everybody there?
Mhm.
Are they there?
Mhm.
Okay. So you're trying to enlarge reduce.
Could you shrink them? Then we could just squish them like a bug.
I can reduce that one thing.
Just the ship, and then watch everybody fall off of it. That'd be really fun.
We have done that before.
I know. It's a good laugh. I mean,
Yeah.
great fun for everyone involved.
True.
Bring the whole family. I'll be right back, y'all.
All right. Go again, she said.
Yeah. That's
Done this before, just the other way.
Huh?
Saying we've done this exact same thing before, just in the other way.
I didn't remember off the top of my head.
If you just want to put up the cold stuff, I'll put up the dry stuff.
I'm always going to post that.
Oh, okay.
You're not supposed to drop that.
Oh,
That's fine.
okay. You can put up all of it. Yeah. And bring me another pepper, please.
No. I don't even do nothing now.
So you're technically supposed to be El Capitan there, Deke.
Me?
Yeah, remember y'all took a vote.
Say what?
Didn't y'all take a vote forever ago that Deke was going to be your El Capitan?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes,
I thought it was
because that bitch
I'm.
is too crazy. No,
I'm
that-
not the captain.
we
They
tried
told
that.
me.
while we were still in school, we tried to make her captain. That bitch is crazy. We can't do that. She will set things on fire just to watch them burn, even if it's her own tail. So let's just,
You like
You're-
it smokes.
you know, I love her for it.
I like the barbecues.
It's just not a good strategy overall.
Hey, it's worked so far.
It's like putting the berserker in charge of the strategy, okay?
Right.
It's good for some things, but not this.
Gosh.
No, with her, it's just fire, fire, fire.
So, yeah, I agree about the whole Spelljammer thing. I don't really like a lot of the rules and stuff about travel. It leaves it way too open and doesn't give you any idea how to actually run a lot of it.
Yeah, and it's like, I'm sorry, but which one of us bitches was last playing Battleship, okay?
I know.
I mean, it's been a hot minute for me, like at
Oh.
least since I was like 5. So,
Like I said, if I run any more campaigns with these characters or anything like that, then we'll ditch Spelljammer except as a vehicle. So you can be like, oh, we're in an entirely different world environment now or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
well, it's like, I feel like I need to study the Greco-Persian Wars for this shit. I'm just like, what would the Greeks have done? Yeah.
Build a
I don't know.
causeway.
Well, no. They would have destroyed your ships, taken them apart, found a way to rebuild them, and gone after you with them is what they would have done, because that's what they did. But I don't know how to do that in space.
They also built a causeway.
Ooh, we should try and take over one of their ships, though, now that I think about it.
You
Damn.
think
Let's let
I'm
this...
following you?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Thank you, God of inspiration. Here we are. Now, when somebody ever asks me, when is the Greco-Persian Wars ever come in handy? I'll be like, bitch, I can tell you when. So here we go. Let's take over this bitch. Let's go ahead and cloak ourselves in darkness and make them come to us.
What's the size of Cloak of Darkness, by the way?
Shh, we're not going to talk about that.
60
I don't
feet,
know. Hold
isn't
on.
it?
Yeah, it should be 60 feet. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah. Okay, so
Okay, hold on a second. Magical darkness spreads from a point you choose within range to fill a 15-foot radius sphere for the duration.
That's not going to cover your ship.
Nah.
The ship's 70 feet long. I just measured it.
But if we do a cloak of darkness on the back, they can't see the front, right? The cloak of darkness is going to be in the way.
True.
It's not like an invisibility shield. It doesn't make you look invisible. It's just darkness. They know you're still there. They just can't see past that darkness. Right? Isn't that how it works?
Is some of this happening in character? This conversation?
Yes. Some of the. I'm trying to figure out if any of these other motherfuckers have darkness.
No.
Anybody?
I don't, but if I can get within 30 feet of it, I can produce it.
Well,
Oh, hey, we can link
one
up
of you roll a
guys tonight.
perception. We'll say Dahlia will roll a perception check here.
Do I get a +1 to that or some shit?
No.
19, bitches. So 25 overall. Ooh, ooh,
Fair enough.
ooh, ooh.
Okay. So, as you're having this conversation and everything, Topola is just like giggling to herself, and you see Garganhel sitting in the corner just looking very, very offended and hurt, realizing that nobody remembers he's even part of the crew.
What can he do? I don't remember.
Who is this person?
The vampire.
Vampire dude?
Oh, the pirate. The one that
Yeah.
Ezekiel absolutely hates.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. What's up, dude? You got some input?
He just looks extremely scorned. He's like, "You do remember our first journey together, right?"
Not really, no. I've got a little bit of a mental
He
issue.
just tosses his hands up, turns his back to you, and taps his foot on the deck of the ship. And you
You're
see little
really
purple lines
cute
go.
when you're angry.
Yeah! And little purple lines go everywhere, all over the ship, little magically light lines and everything. And then poof! The entire ship just looks invisible. Like transparent on your side, but invisible on the outside.
Whoopsie.
Garganhel specifically, and is the only one that has that ability.
Well, maybe he should have spoke up sooner.
He done it for y'all were going on about darkness, not invisibility.
I mean, come on, dude. Again, 51st voyages here. Leave me alone. I'm doing the best I can every time I wake up.
I was giving you a hint. I was saying, are you having any of this conversation out loud with the crewmates? So he would overhear what you're talking about.
So here we are. Are we invisible too?
Ship's invisible. Everybody on board is invisible.
Fuck
Cool.
yeah. Let's double back around on them.
Okie dokie. So you're gonna sneak off around them. Well, they obviously see you wink out of existence there. But
Yeah,
they're
that's
at
right. Go
Huh?
ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I said they're at least alert. They've slowed down.
Where did we go?
Playing right into our hands.
Give me 30 feet within that ship. I'm gonna make him tiny.
They do still see the Githyanki and their dragons. They just noticed that the ship has gone.
Okay.
But they're not going to be following us because they can't see us.
I assume the Githyanki can also not see us.
That's what I meant.
You-
Can we communicate with them?
I thought the dragons had true sight.
I have no idea.
I'll just fucking find out. We can go with that though. Whatever. It's
Yeah,
cool.
whatever. It's
We
no
got
big, so,
we can get them sending stones.
yeah. So
Everything up?
you are able to communicate everything to the dragons. Is there anything else you would like to do at this point? Because they're at like about 400 and they're slowing down.
Wait, what? Who's
The other
400?
ship?
They're 400 from us?
Yeah.
But shouldn't we be closer because we're going back?
Well, I was closing it. I mean, if you want to say this happened over a while, we can say it's a lot closer. Do you want to be within 100 feet?
Yes.
Okay, you can be within 100 feet.
And you look at everyone, and I'm just like, shh. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting these motherfuckers.
So their ship's just pretty much slow to a crawl and everything, and you can actually see some of the asteroids on the deck just eyeballing these dragons, trying to figure out where the heck you all went.
So what do y'all want to do now? Shall we all jump on board, or shall we get a little closer?
If we jump
float?
on board, will we still be invisible?
No.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure once we leave the ship, I don't know, ask dude.
It's
Of
when you
course.
leave the ship, you're visible.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that would probably be an element of surprise that would shock the shit out of some of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, they might poop their pants.
I mean, less funny things have happened. But do you want to make it tiny? What happens if you make the ship tiny?
A lot of
And
people
everybody-
follow.
I mean, like, what kind of ship is this? Is it like an enclosed ship? Is it an open ship like ours?
It does have an open deck, so they're just pretty much sitting on some of the deck there, but it also does have like a cockpit type area.
So, what happens to anybody in the cockpit? Do they get squished?
Potentially.
Let's do it.
Mhm.
Somebody get a rope and float her out into space so she can get within the 30 feet needed.
And once I'm trying to get an actual token for this thing. I had one, but it screwed up.
Over here.
It tastes like something else.
This is probably going to look pretty bizarre.
Usually.
Jeez. Tell me how you really feel. Bigger. Bear with me.
My throat burns now. So my throat burns now.
I'm very astringent.
Do you have me drink battery acid?
Drink more than you, so. I think we know.
Okay. This isn't quite the right dimensions, but it should at least give you an idea here.
Okay.
I'm showing you some stuff. And it's also not necessarily the right orientation to you all, unless you want it to be, I guess.
Okay. Where'd you put it on the map?
Right in front of you.
Oh, Jesus.
Hello.
But you're not literally in front of them, unless you want to say that you're just pretty much parked right in front of them, messing with them.
I mean, they can never know. Can you do your thing? I mean, because we like right here, we right up on top of their fucking antenna. That's 30
I mean,
feet.
yeah, like I can touch the ship, but it reduces the ship and everybody on it.
It would just be the ship.
No, it reduces everybody on it.
Why do you say that?
Just it says that it. Okay.
Mhm.
For a margarita.
So they'd just be really tiny, right?
Not really tiny. It would be like one size down. So it would be like super tiny.
So where are you getting this at?
Open margarita, everything that something carrying goes down with it.
Yes, that. Yeah. If a target is a creature, everything it is wearing or carrying changes size with it. Any item dropped by an affected creature returns to normal size at once.
But what if you're casting it on the ship? The ship's not alive, right?
Some of them are.
It's not a
I don't. Is this one alive?
There is not, no.
So
So it's just an object.
it's just going to shrink the ship, not the
Yeah.
people.
But they'll be floating out for easy pickings.
And surprised as fuck, and they still won't be able to see us.
Right.
So as long as we're still moving close to the ship within range, she should be good.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. I think it'd be funny. So I'm going to go ahead and cast Reduced on their ship.
Wing. Whoa, what just happened?
Somebody moved you all.
What did you do?
You're all floating in the space.
No.
Try to fix y'all real quick. It's not gonna let me. No reason I don't like Spelljammer with these maps.
Carrots, onions, leeks.
You've got two astral or star moths.
But you see two?
One on top of the other.
Sounds like a drunk test.
What
Uh,
happened?
Well, I don't see the second one is the thing.
okay. The number of tokens are the same.
Yeah.
You've just got another copy of the.
Yeah, there's two ships.
Okay, let me line it up on Sheena's screen. So. Try to make it as inconspicuous as possible.
You good?
Not yet.
It's like
Oh,
playing
really?
Operation.
Kinda.
It's getting worse. The the one below it, I think, is a little bit bigger or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Good enough. You get an idea.
I mean, like, how many times can you cast this? Can
You made it worse.
you make something tiny, like on tiny? Can you tiny?
No, it only can be cast once,
Oh, that sucks.
or something can only be affected once normally. So.
It'd be way funnier if you could just keep shrinking it.
Hmm.
Okay, so you're going to cast Enlarge Reduce.
The target size is halved in all dimensions, and its weight is reduced to 1/8 in bubble.
Okay, and is there any sort of save for an object or anything like that? I don't think there is.
No.
Okay. So you're just gonna.
The target's weapons also shrink to match its new size. If they do use any of their ship's weapons, it will only deal 1d4 less damage. They can't reduce the damage below 1.
Right.
Okay.
Well, if their ship's like way tinier, we could probably use like a big old area of effect on it. It might hit all of us.
Maybe.
Fireball.
I'm going to refresh my above VTP real quick, see if it shows me that second token so I can fix that.
Okay.
Now, I could also do a wall of fire straight out, and it's like.
Okay.
I could take out most of the ship, or at least make them very unhappy.
Oh, the ship's like flammable. and it's probably-
What are we allowed to do while still being visible under Gargamel's spell?
Any sort of action technically breaks invisibility, but we'll say any sort of aggressive action.
So if I reduce
Okay.
my poof will reduce.
Yeah. Well, I'll just hide the token on my screen so I can see roughly where y'all are. Because I don't really need to see exactly where it's at.
Well, we got black screen again now.
I can see it.
It might have been where I
There
hit
we
it.
go.
Does that look good
It's
now?
already showing up. There's. Let me double check. Okay, there we go. Everything came in. There's still 2 moths, but screw it.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's all good. All right, so you're going to shrink this bad boy by like 50%, I'm assuming. So, how you delivering this tactical touch? Bear hug the ship?
No, it just has to be within 30 feet.
Oh, just within.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
have
I was
to
thinking
touch
it was a touch.
No.
Okay, so you're all going to pull up within 30 feet of this ship and attempt to shrink it. And there's no save, so unfortunately, I have to go ahead and shrink it. Unfortunately, I can't get to the token part, right?
Yeah.
So let me see if I can shrink this.
Shrinking the ship.
So do you see Tiny Chip now?
Nope.
No, just move down a little bit.
We can pretend
Give
it
it a
got
second.
here.
All right. Well, here's the gist. We're gonna say that these little guys right here that are moving up and down, right?
No.
They frantically swim to the wings because they're all of a sudden in space as the ship just comes collapsing down. These Nimrods just go spiraling off. They're going to be stuck out there for a bit. Along with these guys. You see me moving these tokens at least?
No.
Mm-mm.
Like over here, none of them moved?
Nope.
What the heck, man?
I mean, we
Like-
believe you.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can visualize it, honey. It's okay.
Okay. So anyhow, the 2 on front, 3 on the back, as the ship all of a sudden shrinks, they go flying off. So they're going to spend their time for now just in free floating space, trying to figure out what the hell they're going to do. And then the rest of them are still on the ship. 2 of them managed to grab onto the wings. Holy crap, stuff's moving now. You did that?
All right, it's nothing.
You made it?
No, it looks like the token's gone now.
Yeah.
Just above BBT, being above BBT.
So they don't
Yeah.
see anything.
I
No,
mean,
it's-
they're everywhere.
now the double's back.
Alright, I get it. Well, anywho,
Now they're moving. Lag.
anywho.
Lag.
Was that?
Lagging.
Yeah, it might be what it is. So.
Second one's back.
There's a third
Now
one
it's
now.
small.
There's a baby.
Okay, there's the baby. That's how big the ship is now.
Okay. It's
Okay.
That's the best I can do.
tiny.
Yay.
In your mouth that implies a unholy emperor. That is Chewie and Spock.
Okie dokie. So they are completely taken aback. They're obviously going to start this surprise, I'm assuming. So what would you all like to do at this point? You got one free round to decide whether you want to just start blasting at them, try boarding them, whatever. Board their tiny ship, start throwing them off,
Don't put down and go, hey,
make fun of them for their tiny ship.
hey.
Sweet Stuff Junior.
How many are floating out in space and how many are still on the ship?
There are 5 floating out in space, and on the ship itself, you can make a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So is their ship only like 20 feet across now?
Ish.
Is the one guy with the weird headdress, blue headdress? Can I see him?
You can see all of them technically.
Okay. He looks like he's the one in charge, so let me see how far away I am from him.
Do we need to roll initiative yet, or?
Not quite yet. So what are you doing with the one that looks like he's in charge?
I'm trying to see how far away I am,
Oh, okay.
and got Butterfinger for the mouse.
Hee.
9,500 feet away. I am going to close my eyes and pray, and then celestial wings sprout out of my back, radiant wings, and I fly up off the deck.
Okay, not gonna lie, that's kind of hot.
Keep it in your pants there. Good Lord.
Lasts for a minute.
Okie dokie.
So
And
my-
what's that?
I've got a flying speed of my walking speed.
Okay.
Somebody had a Red Bull.
Here's your wings.
Uh,
Well, we were drinking a monster.
Even though they're not visible, if anybody wants their pets, let me know and I'll throw you tokens and all that noise. So,
I need an iron defender. Oh, I'm on the list.
am I visible now that I'm off the deck of the ship?
you flying directly above it?
Yeah.
Not past the cells or anything?
No.
You're good.
Okay.
All right, what is he doing? Yeah, I mean, does anybody know what's going on here? I mean,
Well,
we
they're
have
in a
no.
state of shock. They're still reeling from the sudden shrinking.
I'm not.
and stuff.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about our own party. Does anybody know what Ezekiel's up to? Because
Oh, yeah, okay.
what just happened? No input whatsoever, and we made this motherfucker our captain. Oh God, that was the wrong choice, wasn't it? Okay. Yeah.
I'm
Go.
getting ready for boarding.
Okay. All right. Sheena, Rack, anything y'all want to do?
Sheena needs just a second.
You know what? I'm going to use that second to use my Shiwi. I will be right back before we attack
Okay.
the ship.
All right. Anybody was asking if you had any ideas about how to approach the current situation here.
Apparently, homunculi only have 7 charisma and 4 strength.
You didn't hire them to be bards or fighters there.
And I guess they're just kind of.
They're basically a fancy set of hands.
Mage hand that can kind of do damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do this. Hello?
I think they're still muted. I'm not sure. I can't see them. I'm looking at the "We'll be right back" screen.
She is back.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
All right. So
Again, I could throw a whole wall of fire straight down the middle of it and hit most of them.
That sounds good. What's everybody else got? I mean, Ezekiel's up in the air, so anybody down here on the ship got some input?
I'm looking.
What about our vampire companion? They all used up with their invisibility spell?
Might be concentration.
it's concentration, so he can't really do much right now.
My little list sheet's bugging out right now. Like I can only see half of it, and it's all scrunched up.
You might have the small character sheet on. I don't remember how to change that exactly.
I think my side. Okay, it was just like I had the large one, but it had I had the layout of the large one, but it still gave me the space of the small one.
Okay.
So it was all weird and layered over each other.
Okay. We would.
Yeah. Lord. I think it would still on our ship.
Yeah.
How far away are we?
Well, you were 30 feet away, so I want to say 45-ish feet now? 50?
You think I could jump off the ship and manage to land on theirs?
That's a big jump.
You maintain momentum.
Yeah.
Hey,
You'd have to get past the gravity plane of our own ship first.
to do what?
You
Jump.
modded it.
Yeah, I guess I would still technically keep my forward momentum though. Can I try? I guess.
If you really want.
Yay.
Mm.
Yeah, we roll in athletics check.
Okay. Be realistic. My dice didn't even roll; it just hit the ground.
Mm.
13.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say you cleared the deck and everything, so you are spiraling through here. What's your token? Where are you, you little scamp?
I have no clue.
He's by the Orange Range gift.
Oh yeah. So you have cleared the ship, but you are going kind of wide there. So you're getting closer to this person. Whoop. And you are now visible.
I guess it's a jump, so I'll keep going close. Hard to find. So I'm right next to that dude right there.
Yep.
I guess I'll just attack him.
Okie dokie.
With the momentum from my sword hitting him, launch me further.
Well, not if you have a swim speed. Do you have a swim speed?
I don't think I
Or flying?
don't think so.
Okay. Well, then you have to swing with a disadvantage.
Man. I think I'm working on my computer disadvantage right now. Okay, you want -5.
Okay, with disadvantage.
Oh, I didn't roll disadvantage. My bad.
Oh no.
I forgot that was like a thing that you actually add.
Yeah.
Ignore that one too.
What is going on over there?
My computer's really laggy. So ignore those two. It's -5.
I'm not gonna keep doing this.
Got a 19 and a 1.
You miss.
I'm gonna swing again.
No, you're not. Because you got a critical failure.
Man.
With you in free fall, swinging with disadvantage, and then getting a critical failure, I'm going to say you just like bonk them on the helmet, and the momentum pushes you back this way. So now you're going in the southerly direction there.
Mm.
Let's see if I turn.
So I got a question.
Sure.
Aether walk. How does that work in the astral space?
How does what work?
Hold on, I'll send it to you.
I should have taught myself the rope first.
Probably.
I sent it to the game log.
Oh, okay. Sounds like you can just pretend walls don't exist. You're basically turning on no clip.
What?
So, if I want to Aether walk into the Spelljammer unit of this ship, what would I need to do for that?
Into theirs?
Yes.
Step one, get to them, I guess. Once you use this feature for a number of rounds.
3 rounds.
Yeah.
So
each of those 3 rounds, you can move your movement with Aether Walk. I don't know how that would work with the no gravity and stuff. I'm going to assume that it's more or less like flight, I guess.
I mean, I guess because you're in the Aether at that point, so I'm going to cast Aetherwalk and get my way into the Spelljammer ship, Spelljammer part of the ship.
We're getting ready to enter combat, so
Oh, I
if-
know. I
Yeah.
know.
So if you want, you can move to the front of the ship and do like one round worth of movement towards the ship. Does that make sense?
All right. Let's see.
Can I do that as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where am I? There I am. Okay.
Good use. And any last actions from you before we officially start combat?
I mean, I can throw up that wall of fire if anybody wants or not.
We'll start in combat, so.
Wait till you see me disappear, then go for it.
You want to do anything?
No.
Firebolt somebody on the front of the ship? I don't care.
I mean, I'm saying go for it. Just wait until I disappear and I can't be hit by it.
Oh, my phone's at the front and I'm going straight down. You're good.
Oh, jeez.
I'm also at the front, about to Aetherwalk.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. I gotcha.
I'm gonna go sneak up on these mofos.
Well, yeah, fine. I'll firebolt whoever's closest to me. You got 120 feet with this thing.
Roll.
15 hits.
I'm doing this as a surprise round. Very front dude, it does not.
Okay.
So, firebolt just shoots across the little void and pow, right off the front guy's armor and just skedaddles into space. And all of a sudden, they know where y'all are.
Damn it.
Everybody roll initiative.
I'm recording again.
Yeah, into the abyss.
Aw.
This is
My
how the little
initiatives have sucked lately.
I'll be fine. I'll hold my breath.
Oh, yay.
High rollers.
My dot's not moving. Oh man.
Look at that. That was second highest.
First loser.
All right. So, Nox is starting out the combat then. Firebolt again if you want it.
Oh, that's adorable. I guess I'm going to do some magic business. 120 feet.
Be attacking. I know there's a lot of tokens.
There's a lot of tokens. Hold on, I'm trying to zoom in. Zoom in. Enhance. Enhance. Oh god, it's so slow. Now it's catching up. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to move to this side of the ship. Actually, no, I'll stay where I am, and I'll shoot at this guy out here next to the wing.
Which one? The bottom or the top one? The left or right?
That guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
I don't think your dad should have. Okay. One hit. One. Hit.
Okay. Well, you hit it with all four of these little missiles, and they're pinging away at him. He's definitely taking a little bit of damage. Anything else?
Yeah,
Okie dokie. Rack, you're up.
Yay. Okay, is that any way of moving, or am I just kind of stuck going the way I'm going?
Figure it out.
Fair enough. I don't know. I guess I'm right by the little front of that ship. That kind of ground or
Oh, that ship's technically about 45 feet away from you. Like on my screen, you're about halfway in between the two screens.
oh, I'm on the screen. I'm like on the front of. I guess it didn't shrink for me yet.
Yeah. Well, there should be a shrunken one on top of it.
It's on the bottom.
My bad. I'm told it to be crazy.
I'm not sure how I move.
What skills you got?
These spells produce like a recoil.
Within reason. I would assume if something does pushback or something like that, it does the same to you.
I don't have anything. I enlarge myself and try to reach. I'll just be medium. God. Okay, I have web. Can I Spider-Man myself?
It's got to cover a surface, doesn't it?
You can use it on like air too. Like if it's used on a surface, it'll cover a surface.
I guess. How big of a distance does it cover?
60 feet.
Like a 60-foot circle or what?
A 60-foot surface or a 20-foot cube.
Okay, so.
Well, I think if I'm using Spider-Man-esque.
You could technically make a 5-foot wide area that connects both ships. That would go right through you.
Okay, yeah. And then technically everyone else has a kind of walkway.
I know what way. Is that what you want to do?
Not sure.
Is there any sort of thing for that?
16 dexterity.
Okay, so you're gonna have. You're not immune to it, are you?
Dang, butter.
Alright, so I'm just drawing a little line here. If it'll let me drop it. Oh god, that ain't what I wanted at all.
No, I might have my spells. I haven't actually added spells
Oh my god, it's trying to draw a rectangle and I don't want it to. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're doing a 5-foot long rectangle, are you not?
Not exactly. Alright, it's gone.
Yay. That talent.
Okay, so I don't know if you can see this line that I just drew.
Not yet.
It's a bit slow on the uptake.
I can see it on Sheena's screen.
I see it.
Okay, so web bridge now. Connecting the ships for rack.
Yay.
And that is an action. So is there anything else we're going to do this round?
I'm not sure if I can move. Right, should I have to make a roll to experiment in it?
Yes.
Okay.
So 16 dex.
Yeah, dexterity saving.
Yeah.
I can get there, good lord. Probably didn't have to have 5 pads up in here. Redeem, shut up. I'm trying to move along.
I know. You want me to roll it for you?
I'm almost there. Yay. Okay, I got it.
Okay, so you save, so you still have your movement left this round, I guess. Technically, you gonna do anything for that?
I guess I'll go over to that little ship. I think I moved 30 on it.
Yeah. Put you roughly right here.
Yeah.
So,
You can move me, that'd be swell.
okay. So right there. So, Little Miss Spider has shimmied on over towards the ship, I guess. And that's your turn.
I'm gonna move back. It's a bit too far. Because I'm like right next to a dude.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Do anything with your defender or anything?
He's still on the ship, ain't he?
Yep.
I could have got him from me.
Oh well.
I guess not.
Okay. So, Dahlia, you are up.
Okay. So I know that somewhere in the middle of that ship is probably the Spelljammer helm, right?
You.
I'm gonna go ahead and use Aether Walk. Can use it twice between rests and move like through people and objects like difficult terrain.
Yeah.
So I want to.
Oh, well, what I was saying a minute ago, I was considering that a surprise round if you wanted to count that as you already using it and your first round of movement.
Okay, that's fine.
So, yeah.
So let's see.
So, I mean, you can continue on for your second round if you wanted.
Okay, then second round is me going down into the ship. I'm gonna float
Yeah.
down.
Into the netted region.
Yeah, it's in the microwave.
Okay, so I'm assuming you're actually in the ship at this point, close enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you doing anything in particular on that round? Like,
Looking to see if I can see where the Spelljammer's cockpit likely is.
you see a tiny little hallway.
Is there anybody in it?
One guy going, help, I'm stuck.
Sucks to be him. That ends my turn, and we shall move on.
Okie dokie. Ezekiel, you are up.
I'm gonna fly towards the dude with the weird hat,
Dude with weird hat.
blue hat.
Carl. Gotcha.
But I only make it to the prow of the ship. I'll dash actually.
Okie dokie.
It's being a bitch.
You and the bitch. Who's the bitch?
Now the tokens just went away.
You're there.
It might be because of the ship token.
Let me see if I can move it to the bottom.
You're right in front of me.
Okay, I can see. If I right click on the ship, it brings up the tokens and a menu. Move to bottom. There we go. Well, it came back. I guess that's all I can do.
Yeah. If you need to move those other tokens out of the way, feel free to if you can.
Okay.
Like, I can't see them, so I can't do it.
Okay.
Oh,
They're chocolate, mashed potatoes, and cheese, and
Was that your turn, D?
Yeah, just
Oh.
dashed.
I got you. Okay, so all these nerds are up and everything, and we're going to say that these little guys right here are just spinning around in space off towards the horizon on their new journey.
wee,
Hopefully they end up in the astral sea.
wee,
Adios, scamps.
wee.
You guys having fun?
It's called alcohol and weed. Weed.
Fair enough. Okie dokie. I hate you guys. I'm sorry, I have to try for this. Okay, now I can see. So this little scamp right here, one of the honor guard, will send you his picture real quick. He's not one of the regular Niggas. English Niggas?
Is
Is
that?
Sean Chan?
Huh?
Yeah,
Is she
right.
Sean Chan?
It looks kind of like it. Doesn't it?
Have you all seen the first 3 episodes yet?
Yes.
Not yet.
Okay.
I
Oh,
bawled
really?
my
No.
eyes out.
Spoilers. We'll catch up. All right. Well, he is, I guess, going to. Are you like on the same level as this guy, or are you flying up in the air there, Ezekiel?
That's a dude.
I'm flying above.
Okay. So, in which case, he's just going to cock his little left hand up and shoot a radiant ray at you. Pew.
Pew pew.
And he rolled a 19, and I'm assuming that's a hit.
Yes.
Okay, and you take full radiant damage, correct?
I take half radiant damage.
Half radiant damage. Then you take 5 points of damage.
Alright. As a bonus action, since is he within 5 feet of me?
No, you're above him.
Damn it.
How far above them? How far above them?
I don't think we elaborated. You said that you were flying above him. I'm assuming
5 feet.
5 feet.
Exactly.
Fair enough. If you want to say you're 5 feet, I'll give you credit for it.
Mage Slayer attack. When the creature within 5 feet of you casts a spell, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against that creature.
Game the system.
17 hit?
17 is beats it with AC?
Yes.
Then it is a hit.
Alright. On damage.
Honk.
On damage. There we go. 16 points of damage.
16 damage. Not
Well,
bad.
Ezekiel chants, I'm rubber, you're glue. Everything you throw at me bounces off me and sticks to you.
Mhm.
That has to be the chant for that spell.
Yeah.
Okay. Now he's going to pull off his second attack,
Okay.
which is going to be another Radiant Ray attack.
Okay.
And that one rolls even higher.
Oh, Jesus.
And at half damage, that's going to be 9 damage.
Okay.
That's his turn. And what's his clown going to do? This dude right here.
What color? Okay.
Yep. He is going to pull out a longbow and fire a shot at you.
At Ezekiel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dip and dodge, bro.
And that is going to be a miss on his part. Now for his second shot. That is also a miss. These guys right here are going to scurry around the wings with ropes to try to rein in their buddies. This guard is going to stay here. Oh, God. And that's this one I'm talking about. Well, that guy. And this one right here. Let's see.
Stop it. Yell yourself.
He's not going to do anything this round.
Okay.
So that's their turn. And just as a freebie, we're going to say that Starbow on your ship is going to chuck a rock at him too. So that is a DC 20 plus 2. I think that's the right roll for them. And that is enough to hit that little honor guard at the front there. So now I've got to figure out what the heck that damage was.
Wasn't it a DA?
Not for Starbow.
Okay.
I forgot all about his damage block there. So.
Right.
Where are you? Sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, there we go. Where did you go? Living ship. There we go. Okay. It don't even have it.
Mm.
I'm just going to count it as this one. So 3d10 bludgeoning damage. So he's just going to chuck that rock, and it's going to end up hitting this guy on the wing right here for 21 bludgeoning damage. That's this guy. And that's going to be his turn. So now it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to cast my meteors.
Matt Newton.
And I'm going to hurl one in between these two guys.
Okay.
And it's a dexterity 16.
That one failed. That one also failed.
Okay, we'll take 7 points of damage.
Did it do any sort of knockback or anything?
No, I think it just explodes. Each creature within 5 feet of point. Here, explodes must take a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes. I don't see anything about it actually moving them.
Okay. So, anything else?
Yeah, I'm throwing another one.
Okay.
And I'm going to throw it. Ah, where did I go?
Click off this ship.
Okay. Yeah, I'll throw it back at these two again. What the hell?
Okay. Do that thing for the original ones now?
Yep.
One saved.
This one takes 5, one takes 2 or 3, whichever you want.
Okay. That's your turn. Okay. Okay, Rat, your turn.
What you did?
That's frustrating. I keep whacking that speedy one. Okay, I will move here on the ship. Yay!
Yay!
Yay. And I'm going to swing at this guy in the front with my great squad. Pretty cool. If not, we will force it. Okay, -5.
That is a hit.
Yay. And then -5.
That is a miss.
Aw, well, at least I found exactly where his armor class is. Okay, rolling, that's +10, so 22.
Nice.
And for my bonus action, it'll function. I will disengage. I think I can move that part, can't I?
You can move it to your movement.
I have no clue how far away that is.
Well,
Yeah, it's like 10 feet.
yeah.
15. That's where I am. In my tree.
Dahlia, you are up.
Sorry, it wouldn't let me unmute. So I'm inside the ship. Where's it? So I'm down. I'm gotta go down a hallway inside a dude, right?
Yeah. At the end of the hallway, you see tiny little stairs leading up towards the. It looks like it could be the cockpit area of the ship.
All right. I can either go through him or I can shoot him. But he's stuck, so I might as well just go through him. That's like going through difficult terrain.
Yeah.
So, do I make it to the end of the hallway?
Yeah.
All right, that ends my turn.
You're token already?
I don't know where to go because I'm inside the ship. I'm tiny.
Yeah, true. Sorry, hold on.
There's no room.
I'm basically saying, what I'm saying.
It's like I'm in there somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah.
The ship shifted.
Yeah, that was my bad.
You breathed on it.
Yep. So basically, I'm saying that you are on the ship under those clowns, roughly. Does that work?
What?
These guys right here are in where the Spelljammer's chair is, which is basically a raised deck with access to the inside of the ship. Is that what you were wanting?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right.
They're on a different level than you.
Okay.
I don't need to see it. I know it's happening. I got a good imagination.
Okay. So basically, they're above you on the deck if you're in the ship. It's just a little raised platform that they sit on.
Yeah, I know they're above me.
Right.
This is all pretend.
Yep. So is that all you're doing this turn, or?
I'm pretending.
Okie dokie. Ezekiel, you are up.
All right. I am going to move. I'm going to fly 20 feet and attack the guy with the blue hat.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Opportunity attack. I'm assuming you just went zip by those two dudes on the deck, didn't you?
Wait a minute. Let me take a look. Damn it, sheet, go away.
So if it's better to just move the ship tokens out of the way, go ahead.
No, I'll take the opportunity attacks.
Okie dokie. Alright. So the guard at the front of the ship is going to take a swap at you with his long sword,
Spot.
winging up at you as you go by, and a 16 is a miss, so you're safe from that guy. Then the guy that looks sort of like an airplane on its side, I gotta send you a picture of this dude too. The airplane on its side is not accurate at all, just saying.
No, it's nothing like an airplane on its side.
Well, that one is going to hit for 7 slashing damage.
Is that a helmet?
Yep.
Why is this got such a enormous head thing?
Right. He also does radiant damage. 1 second.
Alright.
And then 6, that's halved radiant damage.
6 is halved?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now you may resume your turn.
Alright, I'm going to use my great sword and attack the guy with the blue hat.
I'm assuming you're talking about this scamp here.
Hold on. Yes.
To the left of your token.
Yes.
Okay.
On to attack. 22 hits, right?
Yep.
Rolling damage. Re-rolling damage. Re-rolling damage. Damn it, come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. 12 points of damage.
Okie dokie.
And second attack. It's rolling. A 14 hit.
It does.
It does?
Yep.
Okay. 14 points of damage. And I am going to Divine Smite.
What?
I'm going to channel Divine Smite. I gotta find it.
Oh, I thought you said something in German.
No.
Weinschweig. Like Weinschweig. What is Weinschweig? That sounds awful.
You don't want to know.
Right?
That's Divine Sense. Where the hell is Divine Smite?
So to give you an idea here, here's the dude that you're bopping. It's very ship commandery, doesn't he?
Oh my god.
When you hit with a melee weapon attack, you spend 1 spell slot to deal 2d8 extra radiant damage to the target, plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than first. Max 5d8, and plus 1d8 against undead or fiends, which she's not.
Right.
So I'm going to use 2 to roll 3d8. Let me mark off my spell slots.
So where do you start picking up all sorts of stuff?
And you already hit him, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay.
Now I will need to roll 3d8.
Just making sure that was supposed to stack onto your last hit and everything. So.
Yeah. 18 points of radiant damage. And that's it for my turn.
Oh, look at that. It doesn't even hurt him. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
It seems to have the full effect on him, regardless of his religious upbringing.
Okay.
Okay, so it's their turn now, and just for the sake of brevity, I'm going to say that these guys aren't quite going to be saved. They're just spinning off into space, so we're just going to ignore them from now on.
Looks like one of them might be able to land on our ship.
No, if you're talking about up top,
Yeah.
that isn't actually where your ship is. That's just the below deck.
Mm.
Okay, so these guys are going to scamper around. So they are coming up this way. So this one's going to attempt to bop rack. You getting bop.
We tie the guy to the ship, right?
Mhm.
And then we invade. So then.
Nat 20.
What, really?
Yep.
Oh, God.
They don't get critical, so that's
Yeah.
cool.
Okay, that's you're doing criticals right.
Okay, so he's going to hit you with his longsword for 5 slashing damage and 11 radiant damage for his first attack.
So how much would it be?
16. And then the second one misses.
Yay!
Okie dokie. This priest right here is going to get all uppity. And he is going to cast Hold Person
Okay.
on Ezekiel, which is a wisdom save.
Oh, come on. 13.
Aw. It was close. Let me double check his.
Kill him.
Alright, since he cast a spell, I get to attack him.
Well, not with Hold Person.
Did I not make the save?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, like his save is a 16.
okay.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, spell save DC 16.
So I can't make an attack as a reaction because I'm held.
Because you are paralyzed for the duration.
Alrighty.
You can make a wisdom saving throw on each of your turns, though.
Okay.
And he is a concentrating, so I will add that to his marker.
How come the vampire and whoever's on the ship isn't taking a turn?
That's a lot of people. We're gonna have to start out on random doing stuff and stuff like that.
Probably.
And I guess that's gonna be their turn for now. So, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna throw some more meteors. It gives me 6. I can throw 2 at a turn. They literally just kind of float around me.
Silent meteor turn.
So if I throw it right here, will it hit all 3 of these guys? It's like a 5 feet range.
What's the range on the daily?
Or 20.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, right.
You should hit all those, yes.
Okay. Let's say I'm going to fire one right there.
Okie dokie.
Dexterity 16 save.
Forgot about that. Oops, that wasn't the actual save. 1 second. Fail. And fail.
Did you already do both rounds?
Huh?
Like if I throw 2? Or you just.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's still 10 damage per if they didn't save.
Yeah.
5 if they did. And then. Hold on. 9 damage. Thanks.
Fail pass fail again. So how much damage was it again? 5?
The
6?
second turn?
Yeah.
9. For full.
Okay.
That's
So,
adorable.
No.
You want to know?
And that was your second damage?
Mm-hmm.
What was your first damage?
10.
Okay, 10.
Tomorrow?
Okay. Do anything else?
Come here, boy. Restore them.
Do anything else?
That's it.
Okay, yeah. We'll keep the side chatter to a minimum until we finish this. Well, it's starting to get fairly late, so. I was asking your mother if she was doing anything else.
Okay, sorry.
It's cool. Alright. Your turn.
Okay, Ezekiel being held is not.
Yes.
For my bonus action, I will disengage and then move. I think that's good. I'm. It's the first thing. And then I'm gonna hit the little priesty dude and try to break his concentration.
Okie dokie.
I think this guy's AC 17, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. The priest?
Yeah.
No.
-5.
And I'm not going to tell you what it is, anyways. That is a miss and a half.
I'll just do this one.
That is a hit.
I didn't do that -5.
Which he failed. Okay. So, Rack has bapped the priest and managed to break his concentration, so Ezekiel is now no longer paralyzed.
Yay. Thank you.
No problem. Let's get my turn.
That's the end of your turn. So, Dahlia, you're up.
Okay. So I'm in the ship. I'm outside what looks like the control room, right?
Right.
I'm going to go ahead and cast invisibility on myself. Walk into the control room. Who do I see that looks like they're the Spelljammer?
Technically, that would be this dude up here.
Up here?
Yeah.
So I don't see anybody who looks like him. That means I know he's got to be on deck.
Right.
Can I go up?
Well, if you can walk across the void, there's no reason you can't walk out the void.
Well, up I go. Where are you going to pop me out at?
If you want room to attack them, we can say that you got behind them.
All right. I'm ready to attack. Can he see me? I'm invisible. I'm assuming he can't see me.
He cannot see you.
Is he facing me or away from me?
He is currently facing like Ezekiel and all them because of Ezekiel's brain.
All right. Hopefully I get advantage on this shit. I'm going to come up behind him, put my hands around the Spelljammer helmet on his head, and I'm going to lift my knee up between his legs and just nom the shit out of his itty bitties. and take the helmet at the same time and put it on my own head.
Jeez. I guess roll for an improvised weapon?
Unarmed strike.
Yeah.
Do I get advantage?
Yeah.
Sweet. I'll take the 18.
That would be a hit. What is your unarmed damage?
Hello. 3.
3.
Wait.
For the ingenuity here, I'm going to double it. So 6.
And as soon as that helmet's on my head, I've got one more Aether Walk that I'm popping right back into.
Okie dokie. For your hat!
Nanny, nanny, baby, you can't catch me.
Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Ezekiel, you're up.
Alright.
Now, remember, y'all just saw this shit.
I'm pulling up my character sheet.
And I'm going to go for a Shiwi pee break.
I guess it's on a break person.
You got something?
Betty.
Yeah.
So the Smithsonian has 3D scans of all their little artifacts and crap. Just literally up before.
I think they did it for VR modeling too as well.
It's 3D scans. So.
I'm going to. Are you still there?
Here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to use channel deep valve enmity. You can choose a creature you can see within 10 feet. And a creature within 10 feet of you using your channel divinity. You gain advantage on attack rolls against the creature for 1 minute or until it drops to 0 points or falls unconscious. That's a bonus action.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my greatsword so I can quick right click at everything. So I'm going to attack him. First attack with advantage. 16 miss, right?
You're attacking the dude right here, correct?
The priest.
Yeah, that is a hit.
Okay. Rolling damage. There we go. 16 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
Second attack, I'm going to hit him again. So I'm going to roll with advantage. Roll. Come on. Dice are lagging bad. 20.
Nice.
Right. Because of that 20, I've got. Where is it?
That's what she said.
Extra attack, Realistus, Venture. Before I roll damage, I want to. Where is it? Great Weapon Master attack. On your turn, when you score a critical hit with a melee weapon or reduce a creature to 0 HP with 1. You can make one melee weapon attack as a bonus action.
Can you do that with criticals too, or?
With criticals, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let me roll my damage first, though.
Yeah.
Since it was shit registered as, yeah. 13 points of damage.
Which is exactly how much health he has.
Alright, then I will swing at the Astral Elf to the south.
Okey-dokey.
Wait a minute,
And you want to describe how you kill this poor hatless priest or anything?
I simply slice his head off.
Headless and hatless.
Do I?
Said headless and hatless.
Yep.
Keep rolling 20s. Just take them all out.
That'd be nice.
Just put on his back and convince them that you're surrendering.
Alright.
I mean, this was a rather fun game of King of the Castle.
11's a miss.
That is a miss.
Alright. I will. I will stay there.
You
And
still
end my
technically
turn.
have an attack, don't you?
Oh yeah, I've got one more attack. I'll roll it against the Astral Elf to the south. 13 misses.
Still a miss.
Okay. That's it for me.
Okie dokie. So it's now the Astroel's turn. This guy's going to wiggle up the butt here. And he is going to attempt to attack Dahlia with long sword attacks.
A what attack?
Long sword, sorry.
Okay.
One is a hit, one is a miss. And let's see. Okay, and the hit is going to be for 9 damage of slashing damage and also 13 radiant damage.
I cast Hellish Rebuke.
Okie dokie. And that's a dex save?
11, yeah.
Let's see. He fails.
Alright, let's see his damage. 18. And what was my damage?
9 slashing and 13 radiant.
What?
What?
Wait, it's not about this.
I love you. Okay, so this really weird looking guy that definitely looks like he's probably the one in charge comes up behind Ezekiel, and he's going to take a long swat attack at him. That was a subtle hint, by the way. Another one, and he misses both of them. This one's going to close in on Rack and going to try to pop him some. Or some. It's the name. Rack. I keep thinking male goblin. One natural 20 and a miss. So you are going to take 5 slashing damage and 7 radiant damage. Yep.
9 slashing, 5 slashing, 9 radiant,
7 radiant.
7. People stab. Okay, that. Well,
Yes. I guess this guy on the front of the ship, he's going to fire off some longbow attacks at Iron over here. And he's just standing around with his thumb up his butt. And he misses both of those. This cat right here is also going to fire 2 longbow attacks at Iron. What the heck? You've been skipping out.
Rude.
Yes. And miss, good lord.
I'm invincible over here.
And that's going to be their turn.
So, what are these guys behind me? I have like a dragon and some fat looking dude.
Dragon is inside.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
before we continue on, I've got to call it a night.
Okay, fair enough.
That's perfectly fine. This is set up as a weird battle, and there's tons of players on it, so it takes forever.
Well, it's like I got to get up and go to work tomorrow, so
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I'm usually in bed around 9:30.
No.
So, but yes, this has been a good game. We shall resume, and I shall ask, what are we doing again next round?
I've been trying to, I don't know if you saw my original slides, I've been trying to actually put a, this is what all happened last session thing.
Yeah,
Right.
I appreciate that.
No problem.
But I'm, again, 51st adventures here.
Yeah.
Who am I? Where am I? What are we doing? It's like last thing I know, we were all chilling out at the Space Academy, and it's like, whoa, I keep waking up in different places.
Fight Club.
I mean,
I'm
sounds
gonna work
right.
on one too.
Yeah. If you want to come by after you get off, I don't know what time you get off.
It depends. I'm hoping to be out there by like 10:30. So Sunday I'll probably not be getting out there until like noonsies.
All right, you hop on by.
When are
Well,
you leaving again?
Tuesday,
And you'll be back.
Sunday.
Wow.
Wow, what?
Time a week. That's a lot of time at the beach.
Well,
Yeah, right.
you got to figure it takes 7 hours to get there, 7
Ah,
hours to get back. So, that's pretty much a day on the road.
right.
I'm getting my rental car tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Monday, because the last few times I've tried to rent a car on the day I leave, it never goes right. And I end up like 4 hours behind schedule, and I don't want to do that. So,
That's fair.
Right.
yeah, it sucks. Well, I'm sorry, we're going to send you to the Tri-Cities Airport. Bitches, I'm going the opposite direction. It's like, this is not fair. I put it in there. I said I want to rent a car. Just let me rent a car. So hopefully I'll have the car packed and ready to go, and I can get out of here before 8 a.m.
Well, I wish you luck with it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hope you have fun at the beach.
Thank you. All right, you guys. Love
Nice.
y'all. Peace.
I love you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. All right. For those of you who are left, there's at least one of you out there who's liked our past couple videos, which is greatly appreciated. Like I said at the start, we won't be playing next week, but we should in 2 weeks' time be back up and running again. So, like, comment, and subscribe, and